Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I've been thinking a lot about how to balance work, family, and personal time. And honestly, I'm still trying to figure it out myself. If you're trying to build a career, take care of your family, spend quality time with the people you love, and still find little time for yourself, you probably know how difficult it can be. As a busy working mom, I often feel like I'm juggling more responsibilities than I can comfortably manage. I'm still figuring out how to prioritize what truly matters without feeling like I'm neglecting something important. Some days I feel like I'm getting it right, and other days I'm not so sure. I'm learning that finding balance isn't something you solve once and for all. It's an ongoing journey. For me, it's about constantly discovering what matters most and learning how to fit these pieces together in a way that works for my family and for me. In today's video, I want to share 5 ideas and strategies that I've been experimenting with. I can't say I've mastered them, and I definitely still struggle with finding the right balance, but these are the things that have helped me think differently and make small improvements along the way. Let's get started. Idea number 1, build systems. One of the biggest things that helps me balance work, family, and personal time is building simple systems and around repetitive tasks. Whenever I find myself doing something over and over again, I try to turn it into a routine instead of making a new decision every time. Kids' sports activities, exercise, household responsibilities like cooking and cleaning, time for myself, time for making videos like this, time for a hobby, they happen on a regular schedule. The benefit is that I spend less energy deciding and more energy doing. Instead of asking myself, when am I going to find time for this? The answer is already built into the system. I learned that balance doesn't come from working harder or becoming more disciplined every day. It comes from creating routines that make the important things happen automatically. When I do so, I have more mental energy for my family, work, hobby, and myself. I don't rely on motivation, I rely on systems. If something is important and happens repeatedly, I turn it into a routine so I don't have to think about it every time. Idea number 2, plan ahead. Once you have systems in place, planning becomes much easier. One habit that saves me a lot of stress is spending just 5 minutes every evening preparing for the next day. Before I go to bed, I make sure I know my priorities for tomorrow. I not only plan in my head, I also prepare the clothes, pack the bags, prepare snacks. I also learn my children to do the same, as it makes my mornings and their mornings much calmer and helps us start the day with less chaos. Apart from a daily planning, I also do the weekly planning. Every weekend I spend a little time looking ahead to the upcoming week. I check the calendar, make sure I have everything prepared, and think about anything that falls outside our normal routine. Idea number 3, make a list of extras. Because the essentials are already covered, you don't have to carry them around in your head all day. I have mental space to think about what else I would like to focus on if time permits. I have a list of extras. They aren't part of my regular routine yet. They are projects, ideas, improvements, or goals that I want to make progress on. When I find a free time between scheduled commitments, I already know where to direct my attention, and they are optional, so no stress. I have noticed that when I already have a list of meaningful things I would like to do, it's much easier to make intentional use of my time. Tip number 4, schedule time to recharge. One of the most important things I've learned is that personal time doesn't just happen. I really need to make space for it. I treat recharge time as something that's part of the plan, not something I earn after everything else is done. When my family knows that a certain block of time is my time, it becomes easier for everyone to respect it. When I feel recharged, I have more to give to my family. Usually during my free time, I plan something enjoyable to do for the kids. My children know the concept of mommy time, and they know that after 30 minutes I will be there for them and we will do something fun together. Tip number 5, ask for help and focus on where you are needed most. One of the biggest mindset shifts for me was realizing that I don't have to do everything myself. I wanted to do it all myself, but simply was not able to. Asking for help doesn't mean you're failing, it means you're being realistic about your time, energy, and priorities. Sometimes that means asking your partner to take over a task. Sometimes it means involving the kids in age-appropriate responsibilities. Sometimes it means accepting help when it's offered, instead of insisting that you'll manage somehow. The real question is where your time is most valuable. In order to answer this question, I ask myself, where am I needed most? What activities truly require my attention and my presence? Work-life balance isn't something we achieve once and then we're done. It's something we practice every day. Some days will be great, some days will be messy, and that's okay. The goal isn't perfection. The goal is building a life that works for you and the people you love. If you found this video helpful, feel free to share it with a friend who might benefit from these ideas, and of course like and subscribe. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.